Peace. This is Anpu Ra with another video on astral travel. Um, I'm going off my journal as always, and the last video I did was about information that I got from another YouTuber. He was dealing with these shadow beings like myself, and he came up with a technique to be positive and to like talk to it like as a friend. Um, and it worked for him. I tried it and it also worked for me. Um, Through my research and study, knowing that these negative entities they feed off of fear. So if you don't give them what they want, they'll basically just leave you alone. Especially when you're in these astral realms. There's a lot of different things you're gonna see in the astral realm. Some things that just can't be explained. I know people that are just tuning in on these videos. You think that we the only beings that exist, but there are other dimensions that beings exist on. And when some people take a big turn in spirituality and tap into the hidden, you will see what's before us. Some people have the ability to do it at will. There's books, there's articles, videos speaking about these dimensions and different types of beings. And I've always been interested in the hidden knowledge, the things that are unseen, the things that's not televised, which should. People need to know about this type of information. Um, yeah, so I use this technique, and on this segment, I'm gonna keep it real short. On this segment, I'm gonna talk about what happened to me in June 7th, 2015. That was a Monday. It happened at nighttime, as always. In the middle of the night, 3 a.m. I felt the vibration. The vibration was real strong, and I separated from my physical body. And when I separated from my physical body, I looked back and I saw my physical body just laying there. I'm in my etheric body. When you're in that realm, you in your etheric body, your spirit body. And when you're looking at your physical body, it can trip you out. And every time I do it, it just amazes me. I'm just like, wow, I can't believe I'm doing this. But yeah. So in when I separated from my body, I was conscious. I knew what was going on. So I said to myself, let me uh let me still do that technique that I use with far as being positive if I happen to see a shadow being or any other negative entity. So I looked around and I saw this shadow being just zip out my room. And they so fast. They so fast. And I didn't run after that. I just walked towards the living room because I knew it was in there. And it was weird because it's like I could feel it. I could feel his presence. So when I went to the living room, I knew it was hiding and within the shadows and just watching me, just seeing what my move was going to be. And I stayed positive, and then I started to call out for it. Like, hey, come out, come out. I'm not going to hurt you. I promise I won't hurt you. I come in peace. I come in peace. And sure enough, the shadow being came out the shadow. And it was like a dark shadow, like by my dining room table. And it just stepped out. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, that's crazy. And it looked like a little kid. Like, it was like the size, which I couldn't see his, like, features. I know I told you before that the features, when I can't really concentrate, it looked like a gray alien. But at this time, it was just like a shadow. I could see, like, the outline of the eyes and the mouth. And it was like a little kid, the size of a little kid. So when it came out, you know, I was like, hey, what's your name? I was asking it, what's your name? I'm trying to communicate with it. What's your name? And I told her, I said, I'm Anpu. And I stuck my hand out to shake his hand. And it was kind of nervous. It was like kind of scared. It like didn't know what I was going to do, if I was trying to set it up or something. And it stuck his hand out and I shook his hand. And it was so crazy. And when I shook his hand, the shadow being's hand was like so cold. And I felt, shadow beings touch me before, like grab my arm or grab my leg or something. They do feel cold. It's like someone like has anemia or something, and they touch you with cold hands. That's what it felt like. And once it touched my hand, it it was cool. It was like and it was like bouncing around, jumping up and down, like happy, and it was like smiling at me, and it kind of freaked me out. I was just like, I was like, hey, what's your name? Like, what's your name? I wanted to hear it speak. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hear it speak or give me some type of information, like, what is it called? I really wanted to get to know what is the agenda, what is it about. But it was like so excited, and it jumped around, and then boom, it just gone. And I was like, oh shit, it just zipped away so fast. I mean, they are so fast, like lightning. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just stood there in the maze, and then I just end up going back to my physical body, and yeah, that was it with that experience. So I still continue to use that techniques of being positive, and like I said before, it worked. It worked, and if you're going through the same thing what I'm going through, use that technique, follow my videos, and gain some knowledge from it. I mean, this is just my own personal experience, my own personal experience. So like I said, I'm gonna keep it short. And until we meet again, this is Anpu Ra with another video on astral travel, astral projecting, leaving your physical body. All right. Till we meet again. Peace.